Imagine waking up one morning feeling an undeniable shift deep within you. It's as if something inside you clicks, and suddenly you realize what you've been living is just the beginning. A quiet but fierce voice inside whispers, "It's time to stop waiting for permission and start taking control." That moment, right there, is where everything can change. Because here's the thing, becoming an unstoppable woman isn't about luck, genetics, or even innate talent. It's about mastering the mindset, the skills, and the courage to act in ways that push you beyond your limits. Let me share something with you today that I wish someone had told me earlier. Being smart is not about what's in your head alone. It's about emotional intelligence, strategic thinking, and the bravery to make decisions that align with your core values. Think about it. It's not just about knowing the facts or reading every self-help book. It's about making choices that actually shape your reality. It's about knowing when to push forward, when to pivot, and when to walk away from situations that no longer serve you. It's about realizing that every choice you make either builds the life you dream about or keeps you stuck in a life you're just tolerating. And here's the good news. You already have everything inside of you to begin right now. Let's pause for a moment. Think about the last time you hesitated. Maybe it was a job opportunity you hesitated to apply for, a tough conversation you put off, or a dream you kept pushing aside because you doubted yourself. What would have happened if you trusted yourself to take that one bold step forward? Imagine how different things could be if you decided in that moment that even if you failed, you'd learn and move forward. That is the mindset of a smart, unstoppable woman. She doesn't wait for perfect conditions to act, she creates those conditions. She doesn't fear failure, she uses it as fuel. And most importantly, she doesn't compare her journey to anyone else's because she knows her path is uniquely hers. Let me be clear. The world needs more women who are unapologetically smart, confident, and driven. It's time to stop waiting for the right moment. Create that moment for yourself. The power to change your life, it's right in your hands. So, I have to ask, what's your next move? Here's the truth about indecision. It's a silent killer of dreams. It's the weight that keeps you stuck in place year after year, wondering why nothing is changing. Every time you hesitate, every time you overthink, every time you wait for the perfect conditions, you give away your power. You let fear and doubt take control. And guess where that leads? Nowhere. The smartest women in the room don't have all the answers. They just have the courage to make a decision and stick with it. They know that even if a decision turns out wrong, it's better than no decision at all because it moves them forward. Think about it. How many opportunities have you missed because you were afraid to choose? How many times did you let someone else make the decision for you because you didn't trust yourself? That ends today. Deciding with conviction isn't about being reckless. It's about trusting your instincts, weighing the facts, and committing to a decision with confidence. The smartest women know life is a series of choices, and every choice shapes your future. They don't wait for certainty to show up, they create it by taking action. Here's the psychological shift you need to embrace. Stop seeing decisions as permanent. Too often, we treat choices like they're life sentences, believing one wrong move will ruin everything. But that's not how life works. Each decision is simply a step forward, not the entire journey. If it doesn't work out, you course correct. But you'll never know unless you try. Let's shift our perspective on discomfort for a moment. Think about the last time you achieved something meaningful. It probably required you to step outside of your comfort zone, right? Maybe it was a new job, a tough conversation with someone close to you, or pursuing a dream that scared you. Now, think about it. That discomfort you felt, that's where the growth happens. But here's the catch. Our brains are wired to resist discomfort. They're designed to keep us safe. They want to avoid the unknown. But if you want growth, you need to embrace discomfort, not avoid it. Every time you step into discomfort, You're stretching and building your resilience. Here's the truth. Growth and comfort cannot coexist. If you want to be the woman you were always meant to be, you have to lean into fear. You have to step into the unknown. Discomfort is the price of admission for a life of meaning and fulfillment. How to make this happen is by starting to identifying areas where you're playing it safe. Is it avoiding a tough conversation? Staying in a job that doesn't challenge you? Shying away from an opportunity that scares you? Take one small step outside of your comfort zone. Speak up in a meeting. Say no to something that doesn't align with your values. Take on a challenge that pushes your limits. Now, about time. Time is the one resource you can't get back. Once it's gone, it's gone. Yet, how many of us waste it scrolling mindlessly through social media or saying yes to things that don't matter? The smartest women in the room understand that how you spend your time is how you spend your life. You can't wait for time to magically open up for your priorities. You need to take control. Every minute you waste is one you could have spent moving closer to your goals. How to master your time is by starting to audit how you spend your days. What's stealing your focus? What's draining your energy? Then, create a schedule that aligns with your priorities. And most importantly, learn to say no. Saying no to distractions, to obligations that don't align with your values, is saying yes to what truly matters. Here's something I want you to remember. You can't pour from an empty cup. It's essential that you take care of yourself first. When was the last time you invested in your own growth, not just physically, but mentally, emotionally, and spiritually? Self-investment isn't a luxury. It's a necessity. It's how you show up for the world. And when you invest in yourself, you inspire others to do the same. You become a role model for what's possible. Here's your challenge. You need to commit to investing in yourself today. Take a step toward personal growth, read a book, take a course, go for a run. Every small action adds up, and every investment makes you more powerful. Let me remind you of this truth. You are the CEO of your own life. Every decision, every action, every outcome, it's your responsibility. When you take ownership of your life, you reclaim your power. The road to success isn't easy, but it's yours for the taking. I want you to take one step right now toward a decision, a goal, or a habit you've been putting off. The smartest women make things happen because they know action is the key to creating the life they want. And when you look back at your journey, you'll see that everything you've done, every decision you've made, has brought you to this moment. The woman you are today is the result of those choices. And the woman you're becoming, she's unstoppable. So what will you do today? Make that decision. Take that step. Start now. The clock is ticking, and your future is waiting. Let's go make it happen. If you love this video, be sure to like and comment, and don't forget to hit the subscribe button.